Hello friends, welcome back, or if you are new here, welcome. Today's clean with me is kind of a laid back clean. I am doing just some things around the house to get it put back together. It is nothing like a deep clean, but we have baseball tonight, so I'm trying to get the house put together for that, and then I'll kind of bring you along with us for that. I also have a grocery haul. I have not shared a grocery haul in quite some time, so I wanted to jump on and share what we bought for this week. I'm hoping that the groceries I got will last us for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next 2 weeks. So I will share with you that large grocery haul, and I'm also going to share our menu for this week. So if you're interested in what that is, you can find that in the description box below. I'm starting off today's video in my bedroom. A lot of my clean with me's I start in my bedroom. It's one of those spaces that kind of just gets me going. I feel like I feel a lot better whenever I make my bed every day. So I start in my bedroom most times, and my dogs are inside still, so I am able to vacuum. I'm going to pick up some things. We'll let the dogs out, and I wanted to share with you some of the Memorial Day decorations I got from the Dollar Tree outside in the pool area, and then we'll get right to the grocery haul. Come on! I tend to keep things really simple with decor around the holidays, so I put a couple flags and banners that I got at the Dollar Tree outside by our pool area. Very simple, but I still love it. I haven't done a grocery haul with you guys in quite a while, so I figured I would put everything out from our grocery trip and show you everything we just got. I'm going to start over here with our colder stuff. Well, I guess it's kind of a mixture. So this is the toilet paper we buy. I usually like getting the scented one. I believe it's lavender scented, but our Walmart that we got all of our groceries from this week, they don't usually carry the lavender one, so I just got the normal one. These are actually farm fresh eggs, so I did not have to buy eggs this week. However, they have gone down, which is super exciting. So these are farm fresh eggs. I got two 18 counts. This stuff is from Dollar Tree, so we got a couple little beach balls for the pool. We got another one of these lights because I guess one of them wasn't working on our porch. So if you saw, we installed these in the garden and the front porch, and they're just from the Dollar Tree, but they work. I guess we just had one that wasn't working all the time, so we're gonna switch that out. I have not bought these before. These are just like scent sprays, so I don't know. Got those. Okay, now the rest of the stuff is going to be from Walmart. My kids have been, I don't usually buy these, but I just recently bought them and my kids really enjoy them. They like putting like smashed avocados and eggs and stuff on them, so I got another package of those for breakfast. We got butter, some vanilla yogurt. This is the one my kids always want, so this is the one we always get. They're very simple about it, but they eat yogurt almost every day for breakfast, so that's the one they usually like. We got cream cheese. They're gonna try some of these yogurts. they're not too adventurous with yogurt. So we got just a couple of different flavors for them to try. Half and half. I got this queso for a recipe, so that's what that's for. I also will post all of our menu, I guess. This is not for 1 week. This is going to be breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 2 weeks. So that's why it's going to seem like quite a bit, because it is. I got 5 pounds of ground beef. We split them up and put them in the freezer, so they're in 1 pound increments when we freeze them. I'm going to make breakfast sandwiches, so I got some sausage patties for that. Hash browns, we are going to do breakfast on the grill, and it's one of my daughter's favorite things, so we got hash browns for that. I'm going to make raviolis one night for dinner, so those. Couple chicken thighs. We also got chicken legs. We have other chicken too, but I think someone put it away already. So there's a couple things that aren't going to be in here. We're hosting for Memorial Day, so we got a bunch of chicken and kind of other odds and ends too for it. 2 cheeses. We got mozzarella and cheddar. Turkey. So we've actually started buying this because my husband and I, for snacks, we like wrapping a slice of turkey around like a little pickle. And so I don't know, it's so good, and that's all it is to it, but it's so good. So we bought more of this, and we bought more pickles because for a quick snack. So anyway, that's what that's for. This is going to be for breakfast on the grill. My daughter loves to do the ham, and this is only, I like buying this one because it's already in pieces. They're usually pretty good chunks, and it is $4.23 for almost 1.5 pounds. So anyway, that's for breakfast. We're going to be doing some TikTok salads, and they're like our make our own Lunchables, but I keep calling it pool picnics with the kids, so they're excited about that. But I got like a bunch of different things to put in our pool picnic so they can kind of make their own Lunchables. We got several different kinds of cheese to do, and crackers, and just fun little things for that. So lunch meat for TikTok salad, and for our pool picnic Lunchables. Okay, now let's move on to some of this stuff. Also, these were on sale, so, and because of Memorial Day we're hosting, we got those. Everybody online keeps talking about these blackberry Dr. Pepper. I do not drink Dr. Pepper, any of the flavors, so I don't know, but it seems like everybody's raving about that. So anyway, we ended up getting it because we figured the people that are coming, they like Dr. Pepper, and so does my oldest. He really likes it. So anyway, I got another thing of laundry detergent. I do not think that I've ever gotten the Ultra Oxy, so curious how that would be, but I got that. We needed some dishwasher detergent, some, what is this? Oh, fabric softener. We needed some more bags, so little baggies, I got those. We needed more dish soap, body soap. Also, I don't know, I guess a lot of people follow like Water Talk on TikTok, and this actually pulled up on Walmart's website as like it listed as Water Talk. So it has all these flavors, and I figure we'll try them out. They're supposed to be sugar-free. A lot of times these packets though are still like a little too sweet for me, so I usually will only do like half of them, but I don't know, I figured we would give this a go. My husband, he drinks these, and I drink the orange ones. However, they're no longer selling them anymore, so I got these to try out, and we'll see. Google says that it's a good comparison. I'm not quite convinced, but we'll give it a try. These are also from Dollar Tree. I forgot to put those over there with the Dollar Tree stuff. They are popsicles, and they are some of our favorites. They only have them. They're probably at Walmart like year round, I'm assuming, but we always go in like the spring and summertime to get them from Dollar Tree. My kids love these. My daughter in particular, these are her favorite popsicles. So we got those when we were at Dollar Tree. Got a bunch of canned goods. Go through them real quick. We got corn, tuna. My 5-year-old, so my youngest and my oldest, tuna is like their favorite food. So we actually go through quite a bit of tuna. They love it for lunches. So that, I used to buy this back in the day, like a really long time ago, and I have not seen it for a while, and I figured, okay, you know what, let's give it another try. So that's, I don't know, we'll see. I haven't had it in years, but I thought it was kind of funny. More corn. We got some chili beans. I'm going to do like a Beefy Chili Mac type of thing, probably in the crock pot sometime this week. We're gonna have a ton of rain. It's also going to be a little cooler out this week. I think it's, you know, kind of mid to upper 60s, 70s. So I'm thinking we're gonna do a couple crock pot things. We're also going to do soups, stuff like that. Just kind of easy stuff I can throw in the crock pot. We needed more syrup. I'm going to do a bunch of waffles for our freezer, so I wanted to get syrup. We got 2 of these, and Kyle wanted to let you know that these are like the cheapest salsa, but they're like the best kind. So they got one that was medium and one that was mild, and it is very good. And I like making different sauces with this for like tacos and stuff. So we got this, and my mom also, she really loves this and didn't know that it was a thing until Kyle had showed her. So anyway, there's that. We got some strawberry jelly. I was looking for the blackberry or the black raspberry. Those are my favorite kinds, but they didn't have either of those, so we got strawberry. They also did not have the mayo we usually get, so we got Blue Plate. We got some more peanut butter. I'm planning on doing some of those peanut butter oatmeal balls, so I got a big one of that for that. Some pickles for our turkey and pickle wraps. Pepperoncinis for the TikTok salad. Some enchilada sauce, more pickles. Oh yeah, my daughter, she wanted me to show this off. She got that from Dollar Tree. My daughter is a huge fan of Garfield, so she put him up there to show him off. She was very excited. We got some, I think I got 3 of the pasta sauce, one for our raviolis, and then another one we're going to be doing campfire pizzas. So I like using this instead of getting separate like pizza sauce. It's basically the same. So we instead will get extra of this, and then if we have any extra, I like to freeze it. So we kind of just combine that. Ooh, Garfield fell. I like getting these for quick lunches. My daughter's really the only one that eats them though, so they kind of last a while. I got 2 of those. Again, more chili beans. I think we got 3 cans of the chili beans. We got 3 cans of the diced potatoes because we're going to be making clam chowder. So I got 3 cans of clam chowder, the clam juice. Cats are chasing each other. But I got those and the evaporated milk to make clam chowder this week. You'll see that on my Friday video. These were 4 recipes. Also, we got 3 cream of mushrooms. We got some black beans down here. And I was out of onion powder, so that is to refill that. Some bagels. I'll also probably show what we do with these. It's the simplest thing, but this is one of my go-to things for summertime. My kids ask for these constantly, like all summer long. But I like buying these and slicing them in half and making just like sandwiches that go in the fridge. And they're such an easy thing where, you know, if they're already sliced and everything, your kid can just grab them out of the fridge, or you can and have a really quick and easy lunch. So that's what these are for. Theo was so excited about the English muffins. It kind of caught me off guard because he doesn't usually care for these as much, so it was surprising. But he asked for those, so we got those. We got a couple of these for quick lunches. So, did I buy an extra one? Oh yeah. So I bought 2 of these cheddar broccoli ones, and it's just the pasta. And then I bought 3 of the butter and herb. I already have another one. Whenever I make them 2 at a time. So that's why there's 2 and then 2, and then we have another one still. So anyway, we got those for lunches. Mac and cheese for lunches. I'm going to try to do that mac and cheese with that ragu sauce that I got, so that's what that's for. And then we have other pasta for some other meals that I was going to be doing. Got some more rice, and then here's some chili mix. This Italian seasoning, I don't use the whole thing, but that's gonna go in the TikTok salad. That's gonna go in the chili. I bought this because I think I'm almost out and I thought I needed it for a recipe, so that. And these I also need for a recipe. Okay, that is all from this side. Now let's go over here. Flour tortillas. I got the small ones this time for, I think, just some simple tacos. I can't really remember offhand. But like I said, I will have like our menu posted so you can kind of see what we're going to be using all these ingredients for. And then also, if you watch the Friday videos, I will share what we made and the recipes for them. We got some chicken bites. These are just like the chicken biscuits, but it is the Walmart brand, and they are pretty close match. So we buy these and it saves, you know, $1 or something. We got 2 of those. My husband's gonna bring them to work. My husband also likes bringing these to work. So we got those. We got these. I have not had these in a while, but these are so good. The tomato basil wheat thins. I had these when I was like in high school and they were so good. So we got some of these again. Some more crackers for our Lunchables. Got these nuts. My mom, she suggested these a while ago, a couple months ago, and they were actually very good. So we got these, and they're really good price. They're only a couple dollars for that whole big thing. So we got those. Lincoln picked out these extra cheesy pizza goldfish for his Lunchables. The cats are like, they are running and going crazy. So if you see that in the background, that's what it is. Some brownies. We're also going to be doing some baking this week, so I'm kind of excited about that. But we got some brownies for our snack bin. They wanted the M&M chocolate chip cookies, and then just normal chocolate chip cookies. These chips we have not tried. They're the Walmart brand kettle cooked jalapeno. So we got 2 of those. We usually like the kettle cooked jalapeno chips, but we have not tried these. I'm assuming they're good, but we thought we would give them a try. They were out of a ton of chips, so that's kind of why we got these. And we also always usually have tortilla chips on hand. We're trying these. We've never tried these before, but they look good. They didn't have any tortilla chips at the store, so we kind of got some weird ones, and we haven't tried these, so give those a go to go with the salsa. all-purpose flour, sugar, vanilla, what is this? Oh, baking powder. We got powdered sugar and brown sugar. They did not have bigger bags of potatoes, so we got a couple of the 5-pound potatoes, some spinach, lettuce. We got 9 ears of corn because they were 3 for $1, and they're all pretty good. So for Memorial Day, we figured that that would be really good to put on the grill for everybody. So that is what that, and also the watermelon, they're only like 4 something right now for the watermelon, which all last year, it was like almost $10 for the watermelon at Walmart. And that's not even the huge ones. It's like I don't know. I mean, they're still giant. It's huge. But I don't know why they were so expensive last year. However, they're on sale this year. And pretty good deal. Cucumbers. I like these little ones. We also got the normal size cucumbers. Sweet peppers. I am not a melon fan. Like I don't eat watermelon. And I think all of my boys eat watermelon though. And they have never tried a cantaloupe or a honeydew. And Lincoln was really excited. He said his friend loves cantaloupe, so he wants to try cantaloupe. So we tried, and there was a lady at the store that looked like she knew what she was doing when she picked out cantaloupe. So we asked her, and she kind of told us that none of them were really quite ready to eat, that she would wait a couple days, but that was kind of interesting. She taught us how to pick out cantaloupe. However, we still don't understand how to pick out watermelon, so we did Google it. If anyone knows exactly how to pick out like a really good watermelon, please let me know below, because we're still a little clueless with that. We got some mushrooms. I just got the small pack this week because I only needed them for, I think, one recipe. We got a couple frozen vegetables. Again, that was also something they were kind of slim pickings on. I don't know. It was like the most random stuff that was low in stock. We got bananas, tomatoes, lemons, celery, and for some reason I don't remember if I showed you, but we got chicken nuggets. And these are we're gonna make KFC bowls. So I specifically got like a certain kind in order to make the KFC bowls. But that is, I believe, all that we got, which is a ton. And like I said, I'm hoping it's gonna all stretch for 2 weeks. This is breakfast, lunch, dinner, and we're also planning on doing some baking. So hopefully this will last us 2 weeks. So I'm going to start off with apologizing for some of my footage in this video. For some reason, my camera was acting super weird this day, and so it was sometimes it was really dark, sometimes it was light, and sometimes it was just in and out of focus. It was not wanting to cooperate with me at all, so that is kind of what you'll see off and on, and I do apologize. I'm hoping that I'm working out the kinks as I'm learning how to use it better, but yeah, some of the footage is just, I was looking back at it when I went to go edit it, not realizing all of what was going on, and I'm just like, man, that kind of sucks. So anyway, I am clearing all of our chairs and our bench away from our table because I needed to give this rug a really good vacuum, and you'll see that the bench is super dirty. I just don't have the time to get to that today, but there are certain things that I like to use for the bench, and I kind of do this whole deep cleaning process with it. So coming up here, I think I'm going to get into that in another video coming up, because a lot of people have a hard time cleaning their furniture like this, and I have tried so many different methods, but I have finally found a couple things that work really, really well. So I will be doing that in an upcoming video if you're interested in that. But there was a couple spots on this rug that I was wanting to clean up, and what I find works best for stains on this rug is a microfiber cloth with some really, really hot water and the fabric sanitizer, I want to say it is. I think it's the Lysol sanitizer. That works so well on stains. So I use that as like a spot cleaner a lot of the time. So anyway, I went ahead, I vacuumed the rug, I got the stains up, and I'm putting the chairs back. I'm directing the boys to go put away their new pool toys outside, and then I'm going to start on a quick lunch. I'm going to do some quesadillas for the kids. Now, this is something that I really like doing with leftovers. So we had a couple different things for leftovers, and so I'm going to make a couple different quesadillas. The first one was a taco meat and beans mixture. So I put the cheese on, and then I put that mixture, and I put another tortilla on top. Then the other one that I did was pork. We did smoked pork on the grill. So I did the pork on top of the cheese, and then I did a drizzle of barbecue sauce. And that one was actually my kids' favorite. And this one that I'm showing you here is that one, and then this other one is the taco one. So I did a couple of each, and then I cut them, and they kind of just decided, which ones they wanted. I served them with some different sauces that I mixed together. I also made some guacamole and some oranges, and that was lunch for them. And then I will also share with you what I had for lunch, which was just one of those salad kits. I feel like I've shown you them before in a different video. Maybe I'm wrong, but I could have sworn I did, so I didn't go in depth with it. But I just took one of those salad kits from Walmart. I added a couple things like cucumbers and tomatoes and some grilled chicken, and then that was my lunch. On busy days like these, I try to keep it as simple as I possibly can. And like I said, I really enjoy making the quesadillas because it's something that my kids really love. And then it also uses up our leftovers that we need to get rid of. So anyway, the boys I'm teaching them to do their own dishes after like meals and stuff. So Lincoln thought it was kind of funny that I was taping him while he was washing his dishes. I cannot talk today. I'm like, I guess rushing or something, but I feel like my mind is moving quicker than what my mouth can move. So I am not able to talk today. I apologize. While Lincoln is getting his dishes done and wiping up some of the water he spilled, I am going around and cleaning up the pretty messy kitchen that I made while making lunch. I swear I'll clean it in the morning, or it will be clean from the night before, and it will feel so great. And then I come in here and I'll make breakfast, and then I clean up after breakfast, and then it's like already lunchtime. It's like a never-ending cycle of our kitchen constantly being messy. But in these moments of chaos, I feel like you just have to stop and remind yourself to be grateful for having such a messy kitchen. It means that you have food and that you have kids and people to serve the food to. So I am still incredibly grateful for all the chaos. We have some leftover quesadillas, so I'm packing them up in case my husband wants to bring them to work. A lot of times they don't really last that long though. I will have my older two kids, they'll a lot of times come in for like a late night snack or something, and that's one of the first things they grab for. So I'm putting those away, and I'm going to start some dishes. Okay, so if you have been a follower for a little while and you know that we recently just got this dishwasher, so it's so funny to me because I will be washing dishes and it is something that I kind of just space out, and I'll just be listening to music or a podcast or watching another YouTuber or something, and I just space out while I'm washing them. But I am so used to washing them by hand that you will often see me just not even realizing what I'm doing and actually be washing the dishes like basically fully by hand. And then I realize like, oh wait, I'm loading a dishwasher. And so then I'll put it in the dishwasher and it's basically clean. But yeah, after so long of washing the dishes by hand, I'm now struggling to remember that even while I'm loading the dishwasher, that I'm loading a dishwasher. There is something so satisfying about getting to the end of the dishes and being able to clean out your sink, because I don't know if it is just my family or if other families also experience never being able to actually have an empty sink. As soon as I clean this, I will have another kid wander in here and put dirty dishes away. It never fails. So it's always so satisfying to get to the end of the dishes and be able to clean the sink and just rinse it out and be done for a second, but it doesn't usually last that long at all. I think this is another satisfying thing when you're cleaning your kitchen or really any room at all. A lot of people, like, once they get the whole thing clean, they'll light a candle. I love lighting candles, but I also like starting my diffuser, and it's one of those really satisfying things again where it's like, okay, the room is clean, I'm going to start up my diffuser, and it just feels so much cleaner at that point too. Whenever I do my diffusers, a lot of times I'm just doing like a citrus scent. I did a mixture of orange and mint, I want to say it was, but they're my favorites to do, and I'm really particular about scents. Some give me headaches, so a lot of the citrus ones are my go-to because they're ones that I love and they don't give me any headaches. I'm going to have to look back in my other videos and see how long I've had these flowers on our island, because I've slowly been taking them out as they're dying off, but these yellow ones they're holding really strong. They have been out for so long, and they're, I believe, the last one standing, so I'm just keeping them out until those ones go too. But it's so weird to me because I feel like I've just had them forever, and I moved our old vase that was on our island to make room for these ones, I believe. And I mean, I can't, like I said, I'm gonna have to go back in my videos because it seems like I've had these out on the island for just weeks. I don't know, it's been a long time, I feel like. I really needed to get to mopping this day, and I didn't on camera. I did whenever we got home from baseball, but yeah, there was so much stuff that I needed to get to, so I was just trying to get to the things that made the most sense to me at the time that really needed done, and my floors was one of them. I really needed to sweep and vacuum and mop, and like I said, I did end up getting to the mopping, but I did not show it. I was just tired and done by the time we got home from baseball. But it seems like lately I'm just so busy. It's so chaotic that I have really been putting off things on the house. And I know I said in a previous video that I needed to really get to it and continue with the housework. These Monday videos are really helping me keep accountable, so I am pretty excited about that. But man, I need to kind of kick my butt into gear here soon, and I don't know, I think it will make me feel better for summer, being able to sit out and relax and, by the pool and just have a really nice, calm summer. I think that would really help me to get to everything. So that's something I plan on focusing on. It just seems like lately it has been so chaotic and so busy, and it's nice, it's exciting, but also I'm so ready to just calm down and relax for summertime. But anyway, here is a nice clean kitchen. It feels so good. I got my plants, and man, they are growing like crazy. The one that I'm about to show you, it is almost touching the counter. It is shocking how much it has grown, especially this year. And I haven't done anything different. It's literally been hanging in this one right here. It's literally been hanging there for years, and it never really grew up until this year. It really started taking off. So that's exciting. My husband, he came home, and before we went to baseball, he wanted to vacuum the pool up a little bit. It's always dirtier this time of year whenever we're still trying to open it and all the pollen and everything flying around. So he is doing that, and Theo is always such a helper, so he is helping Dad vacuum the pool. And I think I posted on my Instagram, I'm like, I have the cutest pool boy ever, because he is just, I love how willing he is to always help, and he's just always so happy-go-lucky about it. It's probably his age, but I'm hoping it never wears off, because it's just so sweet. So while they were getting to the pool and getting that all nice and clean, I am in here building a laundry mountain, as you can see. I have been doing a lot better with laundry, but the biggest part for me always is getting to folding it and putting it away, and I still struggle with that, especially lately with everything being so chaotic, but I have gotten a lot better about it. I've been kind of trying to stay on top of it a little bit more, so I am in here now getting to it before it gets too bad, before I can push it off any longer. There's about a load and a half here, I think it was, maybe two, but I'm getting it all folded and put away, and halfway through, like I got it all folded, but halfway through putting it away, I realized the time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to get Theo ready for baseball, and we didn't have dinner at this point, and it was cutting it so close, so I kind of stop, and then I'll just get back to it whenever we get back home. This is something that's such a good idea. If you struggle with putting laundry away like I do, if you put it on your bed, you're basically forced to put it away. At least that's what I tell myself. So I hardly ever will put it back in the basket. I really try to address it, and I will do it on my bed basically, so that I'm forced to put it away whenever I get to it, and I can't go to sleep really until the laundry's put away. So that is how I deal with laundry these days. We are off to baseball, but we have no time for dinner beforehand. It's one of those days, so I'm gonna make everybody a quick PB&J, and then we're gonna head out, and then probably just grab something after real quick. But I'm gonna make those now before we head out the door. I'm going to go ahead and make some peanut butter and jellies. Theo's game can be kind of late sometimes, and this one in particular was pretty late. So sometimes we don't get out of there until closer to 9, and I wanted them to be able to have something in their stomachs, especially since they're going to be playing baseball. before, we got a chance to actually get dinner tonight. So I'm going to make some peanut butter and jellies and also fill water bottles. There's still a couple minutes left of the video, and I included at the very end some footage of Theo playing baseball with his teammates. So if you want to see any of that, go ahead and stick around. But that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on another Motivational Monday. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. And we are out the door. This week we are doing snacks. So we got snacks. We're going to get everything packed up. And here you go. We're gonna get going.
Crowded places, feel it sinking in. Lonely faces, say you need a friend. No matter the distance, I will always be there.
Good job, good job.
No